Hi everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to watch Tony's Tips. My goal and desire each week is to give you some encouragement and some inspiration and maybe a few tips to help you along your way on your journey. And I've had a few people tell me that they've been really encouraged by my recent transparency, and so I'm going to continue that for a minute and then give you a couple resources. I'm going to try to keep this really short. Brenda and I are in Pismo Beach, California. We come here every January to try to escape some cold. And boy, we got here just at the right time. The weather has been perfect. Walked almost 5 miles on the beach this morning, just trying to get in exercise. Most of you, or many of you, know that just up until the point we left, I went back on program, dropped 9.5 pounds, felt so good, and decided I want to go for more. However, I'm taking a little break while we're here for 11 days. And back when we did program in 2009, Brenda and I had lost almost 50 pounds between us in 7 weeks before going to Hawaii for our 25th anniversary. And when we landed, I decided I'm going to take a little break and not stay 100% on program. So I ate about 3 of the OptaVia Fuelings per day and did other meals as well. And in about 8 days, only gained about 2.5 pounds. But I knew when I got home, I was going to get right back on program. And that's what I'm doing here now. And I'm covering this because I know some people really struggle with that. What do I do? Brenda stayed on program for 8 days in Hawaii and lost 5 pounds. You have permission to do that. You also have permission to take a break if that's what your desire is, but you need to know yourself. Brenda said, I don't trust myself to take a break here in Hawaii, and I have such good momentum going right now, I don't want to break it. So she wanted to continue in fat burning and continue with weight loss, and I was happy that I was down about 17 or 20 pounds, whatever it was at that point, and thought I'm going to take a little break, enjoy papaya and pineapple and all that stuff while in Hawaii. And we had a mango tree on the house that we were renting. And again, 2.5 pounds in 8 days. I didn't think that was too bad. Got right back on program when we got home, and I lost it in 3 days and then continued losing the rest of my weight. But I knew myself well enough that when I got home, I could start back up the next day. And not everybody is in that situation. Sometimes you open the door a little bit and the floodgates open. And I have watched people say, I'm just going to take Valentine's Day off for a lovely dinner with my spouse. And I said, well, you could also have a lovely dinner that stays within the lean and green parameters. But if you decide you want to get off, that's fine. Just resume program next morning. Or another gal that stopped for Thanksgiving weekend said, I'm just going to take a break. We're going to McCall, Idaho for Thanksgiving. I'm just going to take the weekend off and get going again on Monday. Well, she tried on Monday and flopped, and Tuesday and flopped, and Wednesday, and pretty soon she was so disgusted and so discouraged that she just gave up the program. So you need to know yourself on what you can do if you're traveling or if there's an event going on in your world. Before this is too late, I'm going to turn around and hope you can see. I don't know if you can see that ball of sun, probably not from my angle. So right below us, there's a big farm, and then the Pismo Beach sand dunes, and then the ocean. And unfortunately, it's a little hazy out there tonight, but that ball of sun is just gorgeous. It's just going down. Oh, I wish you could see this. I don't know if I could flip this around. Probably shouldn't try. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's like halfway down into the ocean. So know yourself. Know what you can do, and my best encouragement is just stay on program, stay in fat burning, and get your most out of this. However, if you know that you can take a small break and get started again, then go for it. It's just whatever your situation is and what you need and where you're at. And don't hesitate to talk to me about it, and maybe for some accountability or some support and encouragement. And then also a couple things, and that is every Wednesday night we have the Habits of Health webinar, Zoom. It's 6:30 Mountain Time. If you're not sure how to watch that, let me know and we'll get a link out to you. But you should be getting a link in your text every week as a reminder. Excuse me, unless you haven't signed up for that. And then also, if you're not in the Facebook group Unite to Wellness, Unite, the number 2, Wellness, Unite to Wellness. It's a great group for encouragement and support, and I really want to encourage you to get in that group. And if you're not in, let me know and I'll add you to the group if we're friends on Facebook, or if not, we'll become friends on Facebook and then I'll add you to the group. But it's great for support and encouragement, and I just hope that you will participate in that. Even if you go in there as a fly on the wall and just watch what other people are saying, there's just a great amount of encouragement in there. And you can be an encourager. You can also find some encouragement for yourself in there. And then lastly, if you haven't subscribed to Mine and Brenda's radio podcast, you can do that by searching in your podcast app or your Google Play app. Sorry for the noise. It's rush hour here. People are coming up the hill, heading home from work. Your Google Play or your podcast app, type in Tony and Brenda Ball. Spell out the word and, A-N-D, and there's a space between each word. Or you can search our show title, which is Life, Health, and Things That Matter. Either way, that'll help you get to our show. And we have a 27-minute show every week that we do, and it's just meant to encourage people, inspire people, lots of stories. And I just think that will help you on your journey. This is a lifelong journey. So we need to keep adding things into our lives that are going to help us on this journey. And I think anytime you can listen to things that inspire you and encourage you, that you're going to be better off for it. And that Habits of Health every Wednesday night, guys, are also archived. I think you can go to a podcast app and do search there as well for Habits of Health. And you can find that podcast if you can't watch it every Wednesday night live. All right, I would love to hear from you if I haven't heard from you yet this week. Those of you that have, thank you. We have some great weight losers going on out there. We have some people that are stuck a little bit and a couple that have fallen off. I want to encourage you to make a choice. Stop, challenge, and choose, like Dr. Anderson says. Keep reading your material and work on personal growth on the inside, because you want to live a longer, healthier life. And I'm here to support you. Would love to hear from you. If you're not getting our Monday night newsletter, please let me know. That goes out every Monday evening, and that's got tips, recipes, encouragement, and some before and after pictures and stories. So if you're not receiving that, let me know. Please check in. Love to hear from you. God bless. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.